how to get accepted into TikTok Shop. This is the fastest and easiest way you could get accepted on the TikTok Shop. I got accepted 1 month after I turned 18 after getting rejected twice. So here's what to do and what not to do when you're trying to apply for your TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is one of the most fastest growing e-commerce platforms in the world. Since there are so many buyers but not enough sellers, everyone has TikTok. So when you upload a product onto TikTok Shop, it's going to sell out like that with no marketing needed, because there are so many buyers on TikTok Shop. It's one of the best platforms to sell products on because there's so many buyers on TikTok Shop. It's unbelievable. So here's how to sell. Here's what to do and what not to do when you're trying to sell on TikTok Shop. So first of all, when you're trying to get accepted into TikTok Shop, you need to make sure you have all your information correctly input. I know that sounds funny, but when you're applying onto TikTok Shop, if on your ID it says a different address and you upload a different address than where you live, they're going to automatically flag your account. For example, if on your ID it says you live in a certain location and you type out a different location, now because you moved and your ID isn't updated, they're going to flag your account. So you need to make sure every letter on your ID is the same as the information you type out. When you first get onto TikTok Shop, they're going to ask you to put in your legal name, your information, and all the other necessary information. And if your ID is expired or something is off, like you moved in a new location, or you changed your last name to, for example, something else, and you put a different information as for what it says on your ID, they're going to flag your account. Second, don't upload your ID picture multiple times. When you're uploading your ID picture, they're going to take a minute to really check your ID and validate all the information on your ID. So when you're uploading your ID, make sure you have one clear picture that you're going to submit one time and one time only. You don't want to upload the same picture. You don't want to upload multiple pictures for your ID because it's going to take way longer for you to get accepted. You want to upload one clear picture with good lighting. I recommend using like natural outside lighting to get a good picture for your ID. Third, make sure you select you're an individual seller and you don't have an LLC, a registered business. So obviously, if you're going to be 18, you're going to be an individual seller and you're not going to have an LLC. If you put you have an LLC, then they're going to require you to manually upload your documents onto TikTok Shop. So you don't want to be stupid and say you have an LLC. Make sure you say that you're an individual seller. Individual seller means your business is not yet registered, since obviously you're 18. Fourth, make sure you have a working bank account. You can't make a TikTok Shop with a PayPal or a Cash App bank account. You can only create a TikTok Shop with a real bank account in your name. A lot of people tried using the parents' name, but you can't have a bank account in your parents' name. They're going to flag your account if your bank account is in your parents' name and not in your name. Make sure you have a working bank account. You could get a bank account at 14 years old, so it's not really a big problem. Get a bank account in your name and upload it onto TikTok Shop. You don't want to have somebody else's bank account because they're going to flag your account. Even if you didn't know, they're going to flag your account, and then you're going to have to wait a month or two to get accepted again. So you want to have a bank account only in your name and your name only. Fifth, one of the most important steps, TikTok Shop actually requires you to upload the first product pictures of your first products that you upload onto TikTok Shop. So for example, if you're selling a water bottle onto TikTok Shop, they're going to ask you to manually upload the inventory of your products onto TikTok Shop. So make sure you have at least $100 so you could buy out inventory for your first product on TikTok Shop. They don't allow you to just drop ship products from other Chinese platforms. So when you're uploading your product images, after you upload your product images and your product description, they're going to ask you for real life inventory pictures. They only do this for your first two products. They don't do it for the rest of your products. So after you're done with the processing stage, they won't ever ask you again. So make sure you have at least $100 in your name so you can buy out inventory for your products and you can manually send them pictures or videos of your products, whatever they ask. So this is basically how you get accepted onto TikTok Shop. If you do get rejected, don't make multiple accounts. If you make multiple accounts, they'll flag your identity overall. So you don't want to have multiple accounts. You want to have one account. Even if they reject you, don't create a different account. Keep the same account. Wait some time. Wait 24 hours, 46 hours, and then re-upload your information in the correct form. You don't want to get rejected multiple times when you're doing this. You want to get accepted the first time you try, because the more you get rejected, the more suspicious they get. So you want to get it right the first time and not get flagged multiple times. This is basically how you create a TikTok Shop.